Yes, guys, we are live. We are live. Hey, Hayden, thank you for being here already and mentioning that I made a mistake with the title because it's not number one, it's stream number 19. So, yes, that had to be changed. So, I changed it, and man, 2 weeks ago was the last live stream, and now it's another one. 2 weeks ago, I told you that this would be the one with Mike Acosta, and well, there was no notification. No, I received a notification. Well, I received a message from Mike that he is completely busy this month, the month of May. So we have to postpone it until June. Then we are going to do number three. So yes, then in this case, it's me all by myself. Yes, doing the live show, the live stream, MV-8800 live stream. Um, pretty pretty busy weeks to admit, because I told you before that we are busy with a new restaurant, with a new place. My wife and our oldest son already have a cafeteria, coffee shop. I told you we have a coffee shop, but that sounds so Dutch. But it doesn't. It's real coffee, guys. It's real coffee. Anyway, we are about to open next to it a new a restaurant more focused on food and on, yeah, well, food it is. Food it is. So we are very busy with that. And I must admit, I did not touch the gear, well, almost for 2 weeks. So I had to dust it off. My cleaning cloth is over there. Really, hardly no time. No, not spending time over here. And thank you, Bram. Bram is also joining. Very cool. So yes. Oh, voice volume a bit low. Then I will turn it. I see it over here. Yes. Now it's getting better. Yes. Because in OBS I have a limiter, and I noticed that the volume was pretty low due to the last live stream, when also the voice was too loud or the music was too loud. I don't recall it anymore. But I guess now the voice is better. So yes, guys. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Bram. I'm very, to be honest, very busy because of work and because of the excitement of a new restaurant. Very busy. So less studio time. Less studio time. But anyway, cool. Kim, welcome to the MV-8800 live stream. Cool to see you here too. And so, okay, just small things, because this week I uploaded a video regarding the Vision GT, which was over here. You don't see it anymore because I've sold it last week. And thank you, Bram, for the suggestions regarding the delay. But really, I was too annoyed with it, so I decided. Well, I first I decided to sell the XT, and Bram, also thank you so much for telling me. Yeah, I understand that you don't have good access to the XT, so today I've put over here the XT. So in front of me, next to the V-Synth and the XT over there, then the GP8800 over there. I also, you can see it over here, I sold the GD990, the GV1080. Why? Because for sure you say that's, well, some old school rack modules. I know, old school rack modules. Citosonic, yeah, what's up? Nice to see you here too. But I noticed I did not use the units during making music. And then on the other hand, the money was also welcome. So I sold it because we can collect a lot of machines, but when you are stuck in your music. Well, not stuck, not, but I know that if you don't use the gear in your in your musical process, yeah, why having it to show? Yes, I got a GD990 and I got a GV108 or whatever, or the GT. No reason for me to get rid of it. Then I made a list for myself what I've sold in the last years, and then well, then you notice, well, you don't use all the machines, the W30, the SP505, the S330. That's the one I regret. The S330, the S550, the D550, the Ferry OS, VP9000. I no, don't regret it either, because the V-Synth is just so much better than the VP9000. Anyway, cool. So, how are you doing, guys? How are you doing? 2 weeks ago was the last one, so I hope you're all right. So what I want to do today is just before the show, because like I said to you, I haven't touched my gear the last weeks. Perhaps better to do it like this. So now you have visual, well, now you can see the unit. Or perhaps I can. No, that camera is still not. Is still not on. The battery was empty. So before the show, I did the following. I thought, well, let's do again. Some using an a cappella, and I love the Beastie Boys, using an a cappella and to make a beat with it. And meanwhile, I will answer questions if you have, and and then perhaps motivating guys like K Kim by, instead of thinking about selling it, well, you can sell. Of course, you can sell your MV-8800 because if it's sitting somewhere in your closet for a decade already, then you can choose. Yeah, I totally agree. If you don't use it, sell it, because then somebody else will use it, and you can be the person who thinks, well, perhaps in the future I will use it. If you don't use it now, I don't think you will use it neither in the future. But yes, rocking with the MV is very cool. Although I'm thinking to add another machine. So I was in contact this week with somebody. Wait a minute. Do you have the voice on a different channel from the music in OBS? Why that question? Sorry, I'm answering the question from Zito Sonic. Do you have the voice on a different channel from the music in OBS? If you mean that my microphone is combined with the music in OBS, then in this case, yes, because I can hit play on my VS2480. Now you will hear it coming in. So this is my voice and the music from the VS2480 combined. Although I have two channels. That's correct. My Rubix 44 has two inputs. So two stereo inputs for the VS24, and then one input for the voice. Illinois, welcome. Nice to see you too, guy. Super cool. But the Rubix combines it. You could set sidechain on OBS easy. Yes, I know. OBS sidechaining is easy. I'm not going to do that now. Oh, the dogs are getting wild over here. Anyway. let's get down to this unit, because it's a great unit. But yeah, like I said before, I want to have. Let me close the window. Like this. I want to add another thing. So I was this week in contact with some people regarding System 8. And then somebody told me that the System 8 has the same problem as the Vision GT regarding the delay. And that's the main reason why I sold the GT, because of the MIDI delay, which is not working correctly in my case. So now I'm doubting. Also, I'm thinking... I'm very interested in the Machine Plus from Native Instruments. MPC Live 2 or MPC 1. Yeah, I had the MPC X, which I did not like. And I don't think that... Yeah, perhaps you have another idea. And Polytracker? I don't know. Sequencer, synthesizer, sampler, those kind of things. You can help me. You can help me decide. Anyway, okay, we got over here the MV. I will switch the channel. I will switch the view. So we are looking now at the MV over here, and you see the screen also. And I want to import 2 wave files. As you know, I'm using the Compact Flash. What's it called? Compact Flash reader or writer, which is very easy to work with. And Mike Acosta also asked me about he asked me about this conversion, because I think he will add it too, so that's very cool. Meanwhile, I see Vane Sakrasang coming in. Very cool. Hey Roger, what's up, man? Sold my MV-8000 a while ago and got the S5000. Very glad I pulled the trigger on that. Better for my woofer and genre. So that's an example. So if you have gear that you don't use, sell it and get something what you really like. So yes, in my case, I sold the GT and people... Oh, I have never received so many dislikes on my video, and also in a few days more than 1,000 views on my GT video. And then you notice, yeah, I was about to sell my XT, but I'm happy that I sold the GT instead of the XT. So if it works for your workflow. If it's for your workflow, then sell it, or if you don't use it. WAV file. So I'm going to use the WAV file, and I'm thinking, well, no, I want to use 2 WAV files from the Beastie Boys. So I will mark those 2, and I will import them. So let's see how quick it is. And of course, it's not quick because it's an old unit, but still. Time enough for some chatting, because meanwhile Joe Collier is also joining. Hello Roger, was blessed with an MPC 5000, very cool one most recently, but MV is better and easier to navigate. His opinion. Muscafins, I'm guilty of not using MV last couple of weeks. Yeah, that's no problem, John. I know this too. Well, in my case, this is my main unit. I don't use DAW, so when I make music, this unit is always on. But I'm tempting to go for the Machine Plus, and I like the ultraviolet version. The color, very nice. Just to have something else next to the MV. In case, well, if you say, Roger, forget it, MPC is still a better unit. I'm also open for that idea. Okay.
Put down, I put my foot down. Put down, I put my foot down. And then I'm making some love, I put my root down. I'm like, sweetie.
So 2 samples from the Beastie Boys from their song Root Down.
Put down, I put my foot down. And then I'm making some love, I put my root down.
So I download acapellas just easily from YouTube. Let me show you how I do it. I will go to YouTube. This is over here. Okay. What I always use for downloading acapellas or music or samples is just acapella Beastie Boys, in this case, Beastie Boys. So you can find a lot of acapellas over here. Okay, so, and then I use yt1s.com to convert it as an MP3 file, download it, and it's very easy. This is MP4 video, but as an MP3, you get the link and you download it. And of course, never go, never touch those kind of things to prevent viruses, those kind of things. Anyway, this is how I do it. So let's go back to the other one. Musicsco, welcome, hello, hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, no sé, buenas noches también puede ser, could be also evening, I don't know. Welcome to the show. And you're based in Los Angeles, if I remember it right. So
Put down. I'll kick it root.
okay, I've loaded 2 samples. I'm going to quick assign it, and I will quick assign it to, in this case, to a phrase. Because the difference between a phrase and a patch is that a phrase, you have the ability to have it BPM sync to the beat you are making. So in this case, I do an audio phrase. So execute it. So if I go to audio phrase, they're
Put
over
down.
here.
I'll kick it root down. Put down. I put my foot down. And I'll kick it root down. I put my root down. I'll kick it root down.
Okay. Guys, please tell me if the volume is right or not. Then I can adjust it very easily.
Put down. I put my foot down. And then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like.
So I also need to import some beats. So I go to import. Very near to Los Angeles. Very cool. Nice. California. So what kind of beats should we do? I must admit, this is so cool. This is my for at least 2 hours dedicated music time during busy weeks. But last week I had to DJ on Friday night and on Saturday night. Last night also I came home at 4:30 and man, very nice to do. Yes, very cool. But still, ooh. Okay, I cannot preview this. That's thank you. Okay, volume is good. The Sato breaks. Okay. I have to preview it here. Preview it over here. Preview. So this is really on the fly making beats. Because I don't know what those loops are. Too slow. No aim and break. Synchrosound. If you use a multi-input interface, you can record sound from YouTube directly into a DAW. Yeah, okay. Perhaps even into your MV-8800. If you use a multi-input interface, you can record sound from YouTube. Okay, yes, of course. You can. I totally agree. You can. You were able to. For me, it's also possible with the sound card to to sample directly into the MV-8800. But what I use, I use Adobe Audition, and then with Adobe Audition, I can very easily cut also already the samples. But yes, you could sample, of course. Man. So many old school beats. Really. No, too soft. I like the round sound of this one, so I mark it. No. No. Yeah, of course, if you it's of course possible. I need that loops collection, yes. Oh, listen to this. This sounds like the one from Ice Cube from the movie Straight Out of Compton, when he is when he's performing for the first time. Just a small part of it. Of course. Yeah, J-Mac, all been used 1,000 of times, yes. Let's talk about that. The TB303, TR808, TR909, still being used 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. I like that step. Now let's mark it. Perhaps I can share the complete list. If I still have enough space on my website, I can share it with you. Stop. No. Okay, let's mark this also. Mark on. So I import, just at this moment, 3 WAV files. And I will also, in this case, quick assign them to the phrases. So, and let me put them a little bit higher. Why? Yeah, I don't know why. Over there, execute. So I go to the audio phrases, and if I'm right, I have them over here. Okay, let me go to edit first, because I want to BPM sync them to the beat of the MV. So I have to change some parameters over here, because I already see that the BPM bass note of this one is not correct, and I want to have it on loop mode. So loop mode on, then we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to put this on 8. Then we see that this is a beat, an audio phrase of 94 BPM. So if I turn on now the BPM sync, the BPM of the, in this case, the empty pattern is 100. So if we turn it on, then this beat should be now on 100 BPM. Okay. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I like it too. 1980s hip hop. JJ, welcome, JJ. It's very cool. Okay, this one. Let's change this one also. BPM bass note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Loop mode on. BPM sync on. Let's combine them. Okay. Next one. This is a long one. Has to be 16 for sure. BPM sync on. Very soft, this one. Perhaps we can bump up the volume a little bit by normalizing the sample. Let's select it, replace it. Yes, why replacing it? Because otherwise I will have the soft version and the louder version. So I want to replace the soft version if it's possible to normalize it. So let's see. We do a processing, it's completed. Let's close. And well, no difference at all. So okay.
I'm kicking root down.
So okay, now
I'm kicking
now these two.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how
This is pretty.
I'm kicking root down.
This gonna be it's going to be a little bit difficult to BPM sync them. So what I do the BPM sync on and a BPM bass note. I still know I can count all the beats.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
But it takes so long. So it takes a lot of time to do it like this. So I will change the BPM bass note based on the beat. So I will leave it like this, and I pressed it on hold. Can you see it? Over here. So this beat is looping.
I'm kicking root down.
And you notice already that we have to change the BPM bass note.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root.
Faster. Okay. Use it, then reverse it. I will do that. Yes. I will copy it and then reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
Faster.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah.
Faster.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root.
No. So in this case, I noticed that it's very difficult to BPM sync this. So I have to change the BPM bass note, the first one. So instead of a whole note, I will change it to a 16th, because in that case, you can see it over here also. Take a look at audio phrase. I will put Sorry. Yeah, sorry. We're back. Yeah, sorry. I changed the scene and then I noticed that all was off, but now we're back. Yes, we're back. So again, yes, I love to have it reversed, but I don't know if I will do it all the time. Okay, cool. So what I was telling about getting the best BPM sync with a long audio phrase like this one is by changing the first BPM bass note. As you can see now on the let me do it like this. Over here you see the audio phrase BPM 96.1. If I change now the BPM bass note, this is difficult, the BPM bass note over there to a 16th, then you notice that the audio phrase BPM over here is changed, has been changed to 24.20. So now there is more fine-tuning possible.
I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down. I kick it root down.
Wait.
I kick it root down, I put my root. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root
Still not
down.
Gonna
good.
break it on down, gonna kick it through down.
It's not a put down, I put my foot down. Put down, I put my foot down. And then I'm making some love, I put my root down. I'm like Sweetie Pie by the Stone Alliance. Everybody know I'm known for dropping science. I'm electric like Dick Hyman. I guess you'd expect to catch the crew rhyming. Never let you down with
Thank
the
you,
stereo
J-Mac.
sound. So Mike, get on a mic.
I cheated and googled. Root down is 100 BPM.
Put down. I kick it root down.
The thing is, okay, so if it's on 100,
I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it through down.
It's not a put down, I put down.
so in this case, for example, you see the audio phrase over here is 190.71. Okay, so J-Mac cheated. So if we do the beat, well, you say you cheated. It's fine. It's fine. I do have to tell you, sometimes it's just super cool to search for yourself for the right BPM, because you're training your ears on making the difference between a beat and between a vocal. So just to train if you are able to mix two different kind of things to one. That's what I do also when I DJ in this cocktail bar. I have a huge library of disco music And the funny thing of disco music is that they don't use, they didn't use drum computers. So you can, the sync button is not working at all, which makes it very cool because you have to listen very good to mix the Doobie Brothers with Kool and the Gang and with YMCA, those kind of things, because they're not synced at all. So you have to listen very carefully. And in this case, yeah, you can cheat very good, because why bothering and spending too much time on finding the right BPM. But still, so okay, so J-Max said this one Beast Boys is on 100 BPM. So if I turn on the BPM sync and if I change the BPM bass note to the point where the audio phrase BPM reaches 100, let me change this also. Also, it depends in this case which part I cut. Because look at this, 99.93 or 100.20y.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love, I put my root down. I'm like Sweetie Pie by the Stone Alliance. Everybody know I'm known for dropping science. I'm electric like Dick Hyman. I guess you'd expect to catch the crew rhyming. Never let you down with the stereo sound so much. Get on the mic and turn it on. I'm talking root down, I put my foot down.
In the end, you notice that perhaps this one is too long. So perhaps chop it up. I've never done it like this, but let's chop this one up. How shall we do it? In 8 times, so it's divided over here, or shall we do it in 16? Let's give it a try. Execute.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love, I put my root down, root down. Everybody know I'm known for
Wax that
dropping
8800,
science.
welcome.
I'm electric like Dick Hyman. I never let you down with the sturdy. We're talking wanna battle me, you put scoot down,
Yeah.
scoot down,
Yeah.
and I'm still representing from the Upper West.
You know what? No, I want to have it in 8 parts, not in 16, because otherwise I have to. These are too much. Okay, so command. I'm just. Oh no, command not. Chop. I'm just thinking about how to do it. Auto chop. Divide x by times 8. Okay.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love, I put my root down. I'm like everybody know I'm known for dropping.
Okay, so I do auto chop. The thing is, with auto chop.
Never let you down with the stereo sound so much. Get on the mic and turn it on. We're talking wanna battle me, you put. Never let you down with the stereo sound so much. Get on the mic and turn it on. We're talking wanna battle. Never let you down with the stereo sound so much. Get on the mic and turn it on. We're talking root down. I put my boot down. And if you
The chops are too big.
put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love, I put my root down. I'm like Sweetie Pie by the Stone Alliance. Everybody know I'm known for dropping science. Never let you down with the stereo sound so much. Get on the mic and turn it on. We're talking root.
You know what? I'm going to assign it to a patch. Anyway, I'm going to assign it to patch number 1. So anyway, it's over there. Meanwhile, we'll start.
I'm kicking put down. I'm kicking root down.
We're still with the long sample.
I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
Let me.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down.
Used to
Gonna
be
kick it root
faster.
down.
Not a
And perhaps we should chop this in 2 times. And then change. Let me see. Auto chop. divide in 2 times because my feeling is we. What did I do? Oh, J-Mac, don't tell me this. Don't tell me that you used acid. You used acid to do this. Wait a minute. Let me first search something. What's it called? SoundCloud. Don't tell me. Don't tell those things. J-Mac, don't. Continue with Google. I guess it's this one. The MIDI Maniac. Yes, over here. Tracks. Profile tracks over here. I will change. Yeah, let me change this. So yes, 11 years ago I posted this one, and I made it in 2000. Beastie Boys remake. Okay, got it. Do you hear this, by the way? Oh, no, okay, you don't hear it. Okay. Okay, so you don't hear it. Anyway, the link is over there. This is, okay, no sound at all. But this was also done with acid, begin 2000, yes. And this is now 2022. And yes, I totally agree with you.
I kick down, bro, I wanna kick in.
With computers, you can... You can do things so much faster. I agree. I totally agree with that. And that's the problem when I say, oh, please don't tell me this. But in the end, sometimes this is just so much cooler. I will check yours too, J-Mac. Very cool. Nice. Another channel, please post your channel over here. So I'm thinking about what to do. Let me change. Let me copy this beat, by the way, to another pad also. So it's copied over here to another pad. Then audio phrases. I want to have this still normal instead of reversed.
I kick it root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root
It's
down.
Gonna break it
last
on
part.
down. Gonna kick it root down.
It's not a
It's not okay. I can adjust the sample also. Shall I adjust the sample? No, let me check what I've done with the MIDI track over here also. So we go to track parameters, and this one is the Beastie Boys.
put down. Everybody never let you wanna represent.
It sounds very very low at this point. Let me change something over here in the system. In global, I go to sample output. Let me put it on 0.
Put down. I put my representing from the upper west. Representing from the upper west. Money. I kick it root down. I kick it root down.
Okay. So it's on 100 BPM, you said, JMac. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put this beat on an audio track. But I do it with step recording. Step recording measure. And duration 100, velocity real. I put velocity on 120. So, oh, I had to do it on the right point, of course. Over here. Measure 1, 2. Antonio Pedro, good night. Buenas noches. Yeah. Welcome. Ah, this is TR-8. This is funny. If you listen carefully, you hear that the beat is a little bit out of sync. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the TR-8 is MIDI clocked to the MV, but the hi-hat is not completely in sync with the beat, but that's okay. You know, I noticed that the beat was just 4, so I do it on phrase. Phrase like this, because it was an 8 measure beat. Let me add a bass drum from the TR-8. Wait a minute. Just some bass in the background.
I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it.
It's so annoying. Okay.
Doing what I want. Doing what I want. Yeah, so I never wait. I'm kicking root down. I put my root. I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
Oh, I chopped it up in the wrong way.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down.
This will not work, Roger. This will not work like this.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root.
Because this will not work. Why doesn't work it like this? Because the sample doesn't start on the. See you next time. We stay in contact vein.
I'm kicking root down. I put my.
Because this sample is not starting on the right moment. It's starting just before the beat starts.
I'm kicking root down.
I kick 1, 2. I kick it 2.
I'm kicking root.
Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm kicking root down.
So I have to press it before the beat starts.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root.
So now it's very hard to because
down.
to how can I tell it like this? It's very hard to play with the sample.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. Down. Put my root down. I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down.
I'm not making myself clear for sure. So I have to find another way. I'm
kicking root. I'm kicking root down.
So perhaps I can chop up the sample
I'm kicking root down.
and plays the first part to the beginning.
I'm kicking root down, I put my root down. I'm kicking root down, I put my root down.
You know what? Let's go to edit and then to the sample edit.
I'm kicking root down. I'm kicking root down. I put my.
Let me place it on detail.
I'm kicking root down.
So I want to have it.
I'm kicking root down, root down.
And I will zoom in.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root down. I'm kicking root.
I kick it.
Root down. I put root down. I put root down. I put root down. I put my root down. I kick root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. I kick root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down. Root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down. Root down. I put my.
So let's do it like this. Let's check it. So instead of using the beginning, because I can take it from another one.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Still not possible.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick?
Okay, let's truncate this one. I don't want to replace it. I want to, because if I replace it, I will lose the complete sample.
Root down, I put my root down. Root down, I put my root down. Root down, I put my root down. I kick root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick?
Let's see if we can get this closer to 100.
Root down. Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
It's not a.
Much better. Thank you. And you know what? I'm going to create on this on this audio phrase, the first part. Preview.
I kick it.
Yeah, select.
I kick it root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Never down to him. One up. Never let. Call for rest. Down to him. Never let. Every doing what I put down. I put my foot down. Everybody put down. I put my foot down. Everybody put down. I put my foot down.
Down.
Put down. I put my foot down.
Call from you.
Put down. I put my foot down. Doing what I put down. I put my never let you know. Put down.
Oh. Funny.
Down. I kick.
Of course, I have to do it over here. But you can only use one audio track with a pattern. So perhaps it's an idea to make a sample of this version. And you know what? I will follow what Citosonic what Illinois said. So I will edit this one as a reversed one. Oh, it was this one. Of course, I've recorded this an audio file. So it's not visible anymore. So I have to remove this. No. The adjustment is not affecting the audio phrase, so I'll erase this one. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And let's do it like this. notice perhaps with the TR-8 now that it sounds different. With the TR-8 edit, it doesn't sound not at all. JWO, thank you for being here. My PC crashed again. Yeah, what's new? So I digged my MV out of storage and made some loops today. Very cool. Yeah, making loops with the MV. Nice, very nice. Still know how to easy sequence patterns to make song, but watching your streams, I'm thinking, okay. Yeah, MV, yeah, doesn't fail. No, it does what it has to do, and it will fail if you bash it, but it does what it has to do, and that's just offering you this program to make beats. Zetosonic, I mean, can you move the starting point of a MIDI track from the event editor? Can you move the starting point of a MIDI track from the event editor? The thing is, the event editor doesn't work with the audio track. So as you can see, event list doesn't work with an audio track. So I'm not able to change the starting point of an audio track. Then in the MIDI track, can you move the starting point of a MIDI track? Well, in this case, you can change the starting point of a note, of a MIDI note. That's possible.
Everybody never let you put down, never wanna put.
So in this case, for example, I will give an example. And sorry, Illinois, I will make this a normal beat again, because then I'm a little bit more confident, if I can say it like this. Erase all events, yes. Quick edit. Let's make this one normal again. So okay, and I will place it over here.
Put down, everybody never let you wanna. Put down, everybody never let you wanna.
Let me quantize it. Okay, grid close.
Put down, everybody never let you wanna. Put down, everybody.
Or you can your name Regan Zone is saying, or you can name the piece of iron that blinks with green bulbs. Or you can name the piece of iron that blinks with green bulbs. I don't understand. Please explain.
Put down, everybody never let you wanna.
So Zetosonic, can you move the starting point of a MIDI track from the event editor? So in this case, we have this one, the vocals, and if I go to the event list, you see over here the event position, the notes. So this one, pad 1, you see pad 1, let me zoom in on detail. So now you see event position, pad, note, velocity and duration. And you see pad number 1 is starting on 000, event position 000. This one is on 479, this one 451 of the second beat, and this one on the fourth beat on 0.6. Um,
Never let everybody put.
so, the TR8. Sorry. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, this is. That's the TR8 over there. That's indeed the TR8. That's correct. Thank you, Zetosonic, for clearing that out. I did not understand, but yes, that's the TR8. And the TR8 is MIDI synced to the MV in this case. Okay, Zetosonic, you said, can you change the starting point of a MIDI track? You can change the starting points of MIDI notes. So
Put down.
that put down is on number 1, but if I change it to 120, then you will hear it later.
Put down.
Or 240.
Put down. Everybody. Never let you down. Put down. Everybody.
Or 360, doesn't matter what.
Put everybody. Never.
Up to 480. And then we are on the next
Put
bar.
down. Never let you.
Are we on the next beat. So this one needs to be on 0.
Put down. Everybody. Never let you down. Put down. Everybody. Never
And
let
the
you
first
down.
position is always 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. This is the event position. This is the first position. I hope I made myself clear with that. If not, please tell me.
Put down.
Okay, let me erase this one. Erase events.
I'm kicking root down. I put my root. I'm kicking root down.
Okay. Like I said, let's place this sample. Let's sample this one because it's on 100 BPM, and I will sample it and put it on a patch. And then we are going to add with the audio track. We are going to add. You know what? No, let's pump it up. Let's do it a little bit faster. So I will BPM it to 110. Yes, like this. Okay. Let me sample this sample on 110 BPM. We do a resampling. And the start trigger will be beat. Beat like this. Or shall we do play? We can do pad also. And I will do beat, but then with an extra beat. Because I noticed that when I do beat with 8 beats, then it always cuts off a little bit of the end. So I do it with 9. And then we are going to loop it in the right way, because we know that this beat needs to be 110 BPM. Let's do this. So it stopped. Okay, so we have this one here already. I'm going to normalize it. So the BPM bass note, let me do the detail. The BPM bass note needs to be on 8. Now I'm going to cut off the end till the BPM says 100. Because the beat is 100. Let me go over there. So this should be the correct beat. I have to truncate this, loop on, preview. Okay, no, 110, Roger, 110, because you made it on 110. Not on 100. Fine-tuning it. 110 over here. Quick as I know. First listen. Okay. So this beat is on 110 BPM. I'm going to assign it to a patch, not to an audio phrase, because audio phrase in pattern mode can be used only with one audio track. So I have to create a patch of it with the resampling. Resampled 110 BPM beat. So I do execute like this. Change this. Then I create a new MIDI track. Over here, MIDI track, add MIDI track. And I do execute with output assigned number 2. Meanwhile, I see some questions over there. Bram, Bram is not asking questions, but he's thinking about getting MV Kit Creator for Windows, but can't get any sound out of it. You have the free version. I also have MV Kit Creator. I bought it on when a few years ago with what's it called, Black Friday, and it was half price. It was 30 bucks at that time, so 80 bucks is pretty much, I must admit. Let me see, which version is it? I assume MV Kit Creator version number 2, right? And there is really no way to crack it, because it's totally safe. they built a good they built a good security. Yeah, I've got it in front of me. It's Kit Creator 2. Yeah, build 2. But I used on Mac and it works fine for me. Very nice. Yes, like Jewo says, it crashes from time to time. But you can send, I always send problems. When I have issues with the program, I send it immediately to them. Version 1.5. There is a version 2, right? So I'm a pretty... It's pretty strange that it's... I thought there has to be version 2 already. And it should work with Windows 10. It should work. But still, if you don't have any sound, very strange. Jewo, Rogier, how do you connect MIDI in chain or throughout MIDI Hub? I always work with MIDI hubs. Yes, I got the A880 from Roland, and over here you can see the AMT8, which is also MIDI Hub. Daisy chaining can be done, but I always advise, if you have more than 3 units, don't daisy chain, because you will lose data. It will lose data. And you have to have them on all the time. Otherwise, machines will not work. And sometimes it doesn't have any use, any sense to have machines on. At this point, I have some machines on because I was thinking, well, let's use it. But if you don't use it, leave it off. But in daisy chaining, you need to have them on. Otherwise, the signal is not coming through. So, yes, I use MIDI hubs. I noticed that the snare, the first snare is not snappy. And I guess that has to do with the... yes, it has to do with the BPM story, for sure. If we go to edit, and we go to the stretch type, with a beat it's better to have it on 1. Let's see, 110. This one is snappy. Okay, let's resample it. Let's see if there's some change. Oh, stop. I'm not an audio track. Retry. Yes. Audio track. Sampling. Resampling. Start. Let's repeat the procedure. So truncate, normalize, loop on, beat on 8, and then the end has to be on 110. I will show you the detail. $110, like this. Yes. Yes, this one is better. I will show you the difference. Okay. To patch was on number 2. Let's place it over here. Execute. And we go to number 2. The snare is not snappy. This one is. Okay. So let me add it over there. I will do a step recording of that one. Duration 100%, velocity 127. Boom, 1, 2. It's already there. Now you hear this flanging effect. And this flanging effect is because of the audio track, which contains the same sample. But apparently there's a small difference in the starting point. So which creates this flanging effect. But I can remove this one. Erase all events. Are you sure? Yes, I am.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's
Yeah.
not a
Okay. You know what? We have to change the pattern parameters to the length of the sample. So I go to pattern list, now to pattern parameters, and it needs, well, how much measures? 16? Let's give it a try. We always can change this later on.
root down. Root down.
Okay, I do shift. Audio phrase step recording, this one. Phrase, and then we see it's only 7. Okay, cool. So we can change. That's strange, right?
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's
Yeah.
not a
Okay. Great. Then we will change the track parameters. No, the pattern parameters. I also can press record, right? And then change it over here, not over here. Yeah, it can be done over here. If we press record, we change the pattern length to 8 in this case. And then we say stop. And or we can do it over here with the mouse. Can we do it? Yes, that's also possible. So 8 measures.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick?
And we have to add the drums also.
Root down, root down.
So I will add one here, like this.
Root down, I put my root
Just
down.
very
I kick
simple
it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
It's
Yeah.
not a
Okay, it stops over there. 6, 7. Am I that wrong? So it's 6 measures.
root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
It's
Yeah.
not a root down, I put my root down.
Okay.
Root, put down. I kick it root, I kick it root down, root down. I kick it, I kick it.
I have to add this. I have to add this at the end.
Break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
I kick
Yeah.
it root down. Root down.
I kick it.
I kick it,
Okay. So is this easy?
I kick it.
I really don't know. I've never done this. How did Mike do this? Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse. Sorry. And I think I have to take this one out. No, not like this. Undo. Let me erase it. Number 4. Let me check.
How you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root.
I kick it, I kick it root down. I kick it root down. I kick,
Break it on down. Gonna kick it root.
I kick it root.
No. Don't like it.
I kick it,
Break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
I kick it root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
It's
Yeah.
not a root down. I put my root,
I leave it like this.
root, root.
I want to sample this. I'm going to resample this one also. Again? I don't like the resampling, so I do the stretch type also to 1. Because if I put it on 10, what will happen? Listen. So I will leave it on 1. And if we change this to, let's say 16.
Root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down. Gonna kick it root down.
It's
Yeah.
not a root down. I put my root down. I kick it root down. I put my root down.
So
Okay,
how we gonna kick
nice.
it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah.
Let's sample it first like this. Okay, sample, start. Resampling. Here we go. Okay, sampled like this. Then again, same procedure like always. Normalize, truncate, and this one. No, the end needs to be on the point that we have 110, because that is the BPM of the beat. Boom, 110. Quick assign, assign to patch, and patch part number 2. I mean part number 2. Execute over here. So
I kick it.
I do a step recording, and this one will be on the back, very soft, well, softer. On 80, duration 1, 2, 3.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you want?
Okay.
Root down, root down.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking what I did with the beat, perhaps it's also nice to do it with the vocal. Let me copy it to the clipboard. Now to another pad.
Root down.
I also still like the backward sample. Let me resample that first. So resampling, start. Alright. Then we do truncate, normalize, on 8, 110. Quick assign, assign to patch, part number 2, C1, execute. Okay. The thing is, I think I will create another MIDI track with this. Add MIDI track, enter, execute. Because I don't think I can use it on the first beat. Let's give it a try. Let me mute the first one.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna
The
kick it?
vocals are a bit too
Gonna
loud.
break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
Alright.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
So this is very basic beat. We have to play with this beat.
Root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
So how you gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Gonna break it on down, gonna kick it root down.
It's not a root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down.
So how we gonna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down.
Yeah, how you wanna kick it?
Gonna kick it root down. Everybody root down, I put root. I kick root. I kick root. Never. Everyone put down, I put my everybody.
Let me play with it.
Put down, I put my put down, I put my foot down.
Ah, this no, this patch is on.
Put down, I put my foot down. And put
This one is on 100 BPM. Perhaps instead of resampling, let me tune it up.
put down, I put my foot down. Put down, I put my foot down.
Okay, +2.
Never downtown Brooklyn is where I was born. Downtown Brooklyn is where I was born. But when downtown Brooklyn is where I was born. But when it's call from you, trying to throwing a pan and she break it to the root when we kick it on. Call from you, trying to throwing a pan and she break it to the root when we kick it on down to the call from you, trying to throwing a pan and she break it to the root.
Perhaps I'm making myself difficult.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, everybody know I'm the put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I put down, I put my foot. Put down, I put my foot down, and then put down, I put my foot down, and then put down, I put my foot down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, so everybody know I'm known for dropping science. Everybody know I'm known for dropping science. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, sweetie pie by the Stone Alliance. Put down.
Why don't I hear my TB03? Because I thought I should be able to hear the. Oh, wait a minute. No. I've changed too much the last day. I know today. For sure, the audio patch bay is not working the way it should work. Because now a raw TB03 would be nice.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, put down, I put my foot down. Put down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Representing from the upper west, money making, putting me to the test. Representing from the upper west, money wanna battle me and put loot down. I said it's put down, I put my foot down, and then
It's gonna be a little bit funky.
put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, put down, I put my foot down, and then put down, I put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put.
Okay, let me copy this pattern list. I'm losing myself again. Select, copy, yes. Close. No. I want to have the pattern list over here. Select. So.
Put down.
No, I don't want to have 2 measure count in. I want to have wait note.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like, put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root what I roll from you.
And I noticed that I have to use fixed velocity to have equal volumes, and I want to have it as an 8 measure, because in this case we can use the 8 measure. Now we miss. Okay, so what I will do, because these ones need to be the same, I'm going to select 5252 this one. Yes, I'm going to copy it, and let me select these ones, not the upper one, because the upper one is not necessary for this pattern. So I do wait a minute, I have to go over here, copy, paste, and I paste it on number 7, beat number 7, measure number 7, execute. So now it's combined. Okay, cool.
Put down, put down, put down, put down. I put my
Fixed velocity, I said, yeah.
Call from you.
doing what?
Call. I kick it root down. Bro, I wanna kick down. Kick it. Call.
Wanna battle? Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. I'm like Sweetie Pie by the Stone Alliance.
Okay, I did not know. I didn't know it stopped over there.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root from you doing what I.
Oh, then we have beat number 5.
Never let you down with the stereo sound. So
Okay, so we go to measure number 5.
never let you down with the stereo sound. So Mike, get on the mic and turn it up. We're talking blue and I'll battle me. You put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. And I'm a step down. I put my foot down. I put my foot down.
Let's see
and
what
then I'm
happens.
making some love. I put my root down. Put down. I put my foot down. And then I'm making some love. I put my root from you doing what I never let you down with the stereo sound. So Mike, get on the mic and turn it up. We're talking blue and I'll battle me. You put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. And I'm a step down. I put my foot down. And then I'm making some.
I don't like the last part, so I do undo it,
Put down. I put my foot.
and let me do another one.
Doing what I want, so I never rest.
Coming out, goofy like the fruit.
Never let you down with the stereo sound. So Mike, get on the mic and turn it up. We're talking blue. Wanna battle me? You put Luke. Wanna battle me? You put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. And I'm a step. Wanna battle me? You put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. Wanna battle me? You put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw and what I call from you. Put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put.
The funny thing is, if English is your native language, you totally understand what they're saying, and I don't. It's not my native language, so I don't know what they're saying. That's really stupid.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some
Really?
love.
I don't know.
Doing what I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw and what I roll from you. Put down, I put my foot down, and then
For
I'm
me, it
making
just
some love.
sounds
I put my
funky.
root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw and what I roll from you. Put down, I put my foot
Let's
down, and then I'm making
see
some
if we
love. I
can
put my
add
root
some
down.
effects
Put
to
down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some
to
love.
this
I
one.
put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw and what I roll from you. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I turn his root down. It's time to screw and what I roll from you. Put down, I put my foot down,
What's
and
part
then I'm
number
making
1?
some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna screw down. It's how to screw down.
Don't worry, they aren't saying anything. That's the thing I always feel with the Beastie Boys. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. I will stir fry you in my wok. Amazing stuff.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root. Put down, I put my foot down,
Wow,
and
wow,
then I'm
wow.
making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. When I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to screw and what I roll from you. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to screw and what I roll from you. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down.
I don't know why. I'm going to resample the complete beat with an added. This is just an added TR8 bass drum in the back.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put
As you
my
can
foot
hear,
down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root.
mute it all.
What I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down.
Going down, good.
Down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down. It's how to screw and put down.
Solo. No. Wait a minute. I'm in solo mode, but I have to be in mute mode. Sorry. Like this. Okay. This is just a TR8. With some reverb.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I tell this root down, it's how to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put.
Okay, sampling, resample. First I have to change this because I also want to sample the TR8. So I have to change this to coaxial, but then we have the feedback. So I'm turning down the volume of the MV. Resampling. I immediately do auto normalize. Then the start trigger needs to be play. The beat needs to be we are 8, beat 9. I thought it has to be 17 now instead of 16. So I do start. Let's see. So I don't hear anything now, only but the TR8, because there is a resampling going on inside, but I cannot turn up the volume. So it's done now, but as you can see on the screen, it's completely filled. It's not only the bass drum, so I go to detail. I can turn it up now without having any feedback, because somehow in preview mode the input is eliminated.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from you. Doing what I wanna battle. Put down.
Okay, so that's correct. I have to change this to 16. Normalize, truncate, loop on. Then I have to change the end to, in this case, 110. So like this, quick assign to patch, and we are going to select a patch on part number. Let's do it on part number 3. Just a new one. I do execute. I do execute. Now I have to change the incoming input select to optical, and now it's okay. So if I go now to another MIDI track, let me add MIDI track over here. And if I go to number 3, part number 3, output assign number 3, then we have on this pad.
Put down, I put my foot down.
complete
I'm making some love. I put my roll from doing what I put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm
and
making
looping
some
in the
love.
right way.
Put down, put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from doing what I put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my foot down, I put my
So this is the complete sample,
foot down, I put my foot
the complete pattern, and this is the resampled version.
down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my foot down, foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my roll from doing what I put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my foot down, foot down.
Okay. What to do with it? Let me also add it to the audio phrases. Why? I don't know yet, but let me do it. So I want to have it over here. Do you want to create it with a sample? Yes, I want to create it with a sample. In fact, I want to create it with the last sample. And I assume it's the last sample like this. Okay, select. Now I will change this to 32. The BPM sync on. Cool. Stretch type 10. So this is really that old school. We can chorus tune it also, I think. I totally love the sound of the MV-8800. So raw.
Put down, I put my foot down. Put down, I put my foot down. And then I'm making some love. I put my foot down.
You know, I'm going to resample this also. Resampling, this case, pad beat number 9, because more I will not need. I do start. Wait. Exit. No, I will filter it because I'm thinking, well, let's filter this one. I will filter it later. Okay. Resampling. Pad beat 9, normalize, start. Okay. It's over here.
I put my foot down, and then I'm making some.
No. 9 is too short, so retry and then retry. Sure, yes, I want to retry it in this case with 17. It has to be start.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my foot down, put down.
Right. Quick assign. Yes, assign to patch. I will add it to part number 3. Execute. So I go to part number 3. I will quick edit this one.
Put down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love.
And I want to filter it.
Put down.
HPF. BPF. The bass. Wow. Let's elevate this. Let's elevate the filter. truncate this one.
Put my foot down, and then I'll make a some love. Put my foot down,
No,
I put my foot down.
not correct. It's not correct, Roger. No, it's not correct. Let me zoom in. Detail. If I change, let me see. I will zoom in. Let me check over here. And now I do preview from. This part has to be deleted. So I do command, I do truncate number 4. Now I want to replace it because I don't want that part. Exit. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's correct. Let's see if we use another LFO waveform. Triangle, no. No, saw ups. No. Okay. Right.
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. You doing what I want, no battle me, you putting Luke down. I tell this truth down, you tell this truth down. Yeah, down. Want no battle me, you putting Luke down. I tell this truth down, you tell this doing what I want from you. Foot down, I put my foot down. Foot down.
Let me chop this up also.
Foot down.
Clipboard, I'm going to paste it to an audio phrase. Is it possible like this? Yes.
Foot down.
So you can even use the clipboard for pasting samples to audio phrases. Cool. Okay. I do auto chop divide X. Okay. 8 times.
Foot down, foot down, foot down, make a some foot down, foot down, foot down, foot down, make a some roll, foot down, foot down, foot down, foot down, foot, make a foot down, foot down, make a roll, make a foot down. I put my
Okay. Let me check if we do the auto chop on 16. Auto chop 16. How will it be like this? 16.
foot down. I put my foot up, I make a foot, take a foot, foot up, roll, foot down. I put my make a some love, I put my foot down. I put my make a roll, I'm doing foot down. I make a foot, make a roll, I'm doing foot down. Foot down. I make a foot, I make a roll, foot down. I put my foot down, make a some love, I put my foot down.
Okay. Assign it to patch. Patch number 4. No, we can leave it on 3 also, but then on bank number. No, I do it on 4. Just on 4. Execute.
Foot down.
All right. So let me copy this one. Now I can make a new pattern. Pattern parameters. Oh, empty pattern. Yes, of course. Select. Pattern length 8. BPM 110. No, 110. Okay. The track parameter on number 4.
Foot down, I put my foot down.
On 3, yes.
Foot down, I put my foot down.
Just to have a guideline. Step recording 1. Tie. Tie. Tie.
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root doing what I put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down.
Okay, track parameters is not 8. It has to be 4. 4 like this.
Foot down, I put my foot.
But why is it that soft?
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put
Shift, it's because of this. 127 fixed velocity is on, but due to this step recording, velocity was on 80. And now tie like this.
Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and
Let's
then I'm
add
making some
another
love.
MIDI
I put
track.
my root doing what I put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root doing what I put down. I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, foot down, I put my making some. I put foot. I'm doing foot and root.
Just playing around, guys. Just playing around. Okay. But the guideline is not necessary. I know this. Do we have input quantize on? Yes. Let's set it. Undo it. Metronome needs to be on 100 because it's too soft. Needs to be more more dynamic. No, not like this. And I still hear the TR8 over there, so I will turn down the volume of the TR8. No, again. Okay, another thing I want to do, if I go to edit this one, and then in SMT to have it, the pan alternated. Let's see what happens. This one also. perhaps in the background we are going to use the slow one. Erase all events, and Illinois still said, had the idea, perhaps this one in the back. Phrase 1, 2. Perhaps we should just have an effect, not the wah, but just a simple isolator filter. To have another effect. Let's search for another one. The low vibrator guitar multi is perhaps too much. Edit. Let me block the wah can on. The drive, noise suppressor. Delay, drive is overdrive. Then the output level, no, this one, the gain needs to be lower, otherwise it will be too loud. Roger. Take it easy. Let me see if I can add an instrument, an external instrument. Boah. Add MIDI track. Alt, put a sign. Of MIDI. 2. Execute. Yeah. No, it's not connected right. Oh. Guitarra española. Oh, yes. I've changed so much today. Yeah, just an hour before we started. MIDI in, MIDI out, MIDI out. Over here, MIDI out, out. So I don't see any MIDI out. System. No. No. I'm not going to. Where did I go wrong? MIDI in, out. It's in the green one, and the green one goes over there. Then MP input. No signal at all on the screen of MIDI off or on. No, that's just because, look, these cables are detached today, and I'm still busy with reconnecting. So I cannot add now. And also no guitar española. Would have been nice. Yep. Wait a minute. Where's this sound coming from? So there is something That's the XT. But that's strange, because it shouldn't have been MIDI part number 3. I don't know what's happening now. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Hayden. Getting back to your original question, what to add to the MV? Like Machine Plus, apart from a standalone DAW with workflow similar to the MV and access to a huge library of instruments. Thank you. You know, this this was a sales lesson. What I had years ago is to start with the end in mind. So always start with the end in mind. And we started with the question, indeed, what to add to the MV. And okay, I like the Machine Plus. Yeah, I still have here on my computer. Where is it? It's in Contact, right? I still have Alicia's keys. And it's a beautiful piano. It's a wonderful piano. I don't know if you hear it. Let me check. You don't hear it, no. No, it's not routed well, but it's a beautiful, beautiful piano. Would be nice if it's possible to load this into the Machine Plus. Anyway, you know what, guys? I'm looking at the clock. Already more than 2 hours streaming. So, what did I do? Just playing with the MV. And yes, Hayden, this is the right push. This is the right push. I do have this shirt from Native Instruments. Perhaps that's a sign. Perhaps that's a sign. Yes. Yeah, Polyand Play is also worth a look at. Sample.
Down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root down. Foot down, I put my foot down, and then I'm making some love. I put my root from you doing what I want. Battle me, you put Luke down. I said it's root down, it's how to screw down. Wanna battle me, you put Luke down. I said it's root down, it's how to screw and what I want from you. Foot, and I'm making some love. I'm making some foot, and I'm making some love. I'm foot, I'm making some foot, doing foot.
Okay, guys, super cool. I'm going to save this. This is. I did not plan to do something like this, but this is totally the kind of music I like. Old school beats, some Beastie Boys rapping over it. Yes. Stupid effects like this. Next week, I will have it all good prepared, MIDI-wise, because this is absolutely not how it should be. And I'm still doubting if this is the V-synth. Oh yes, it is. It is the XT. And now this is the V synth. Oh. I cannot stop playing. No, I have to stop. Otherwise, I know myself, then I will go to bed at a very late time. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It was a messy show. Messy show. Again, thank you for being here, because this is at this moment my 2 hour making music 2 hours a week, being busy with the equipment. So yes, I will prepare it so that all will work fine. Thank you so much. And soon I will give an update regarding part 3 with Mike, with Mike Acosta, and super cool. Well, thank you. That was great. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hayden. And you pushed me in the right direction. Okay. Ultraviolet blue, original, or vapor gray? Which color? Which color? Then I will make a decision this week. Thank you so much, Joe Collier, Bram. Thank you so much. Really cool, and we see each other next time. Whew. Have a good week, guys. Have a good week. Enjoy. Bye.